Bulldog Johnny YouTube channel. I am your host, the visionary, the revolutionary coach, Bulldog Johnny. We are live once again for round 2 of EA Sports PGA Tour Road to the Masters, the second round of the Korn Ferry Tour Championship, and it's on today. We're 5 shots off the lead. It's time to make or break. Can we win? And can we get into which we're in the cut line right now, but the question is, where are we going to finish up? And we got to finish up pretty well to get into this ordeal. We got to finish up pretty well to get into. But I feel like if we come out firing like we need to, we should be just fine. So we're going to play. I figured out what we're going to do. We're going to do low shots into the wind to help out our cause. And then we're going to do low shots into the wind to help our cause. And then we're going to play up on our second shot. Because of this wind is atrocious, boys, and I'm telling you, it's going to be pretty bad playing here. But I feel like if we come out and play our game, we should be fine. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, round 2 of EA Sports PGA Tour Road to the Masters, the Korn Ferry Tour. It's championship Saturday. Normally, the golf has championship Sunday. We have championship Saturday. EA Golf. We're 5 shots off the lead. Here is Rich Lerner, Frank Nobilo, and the gang for this event.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From the world-famous Pebble Beach Golf Links, live second-round coverage of the Korn Ferry Tour Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer still within shouting distance, 5 shots off the pace.
We're off and running, and that was into this.
That's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Just a flick left. 123 is the number. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. "15 feet away. That could be important as we go along. A good save of par here at 1. And he'll stay right where he is.
Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
When you find yourself in the fairway on the second at Pebble, you have a great opportunity to take advantage of one of the easiest holes on the course.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play.
Come on. Come on!
No. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll remain.
I didn't do that a while ago. I
is.
done better in the practice round. I eagled it.
On to the 397-yard par 4 third, where some players drive it over the trees on the left to cut the dogleg, while others play it more conventionally. This is a pretty hole, the third, 397 yards, just a gentle dogleg to the left. And you do have the option. If you're longer, maybe you just take it up over those trees and cut the dogleg, leaving yourself very short shot in. Or you can play it out to the right, have a little bit more in, but still certainly with a good chance at birdie. And that one too close to the edge, and it's going to wind up falling into the bunker. Second shot upcoming, down to Noda.
And just a huge mistake with the ball finding the bunker down the right-hand side.
That's right.
And don't
That's going
let
to be
the
on the
backdrop
green,
of that
baby. That's right
beautiful
there at
ocean
the hole.
fool you. This is a tough shot.
No, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker. So really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by.
This is one of them where you're going to par the first several holes and then you're going to birdie some.
Safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is.
All right, now I got to get some birdies. Come on.
Frank, this is where it becomes really obvious where you are. You're at Pebble Beach. There's the Pacific Ocean, and this begins that magnificent 7-hole stretch right along the ocean. A fun hole, not long, 331 yards up the hill. We're at the 4th.
Yeah, and each one of those 7 holes that you refer to, Rich, there's a common theme, which is don't look right. Because that's pretty much the ocean the whole way around. And this one here, that decision has to be made. 330 to the front of the green. If there's a hint of a breeze, you could try and drive it. Otherwise, really, you've got to worry about that pot bunker. It's between 230 and 250 yards. But as I first said, do not go right.
Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. This one moving left here for birdie.
There it is, up and down, side to side, shake and bake, baby, on the board with a birdie. There you go.
And he's
Thank
in
you.
the red
Thank you,
figures
thank you very much.
at 1 under par.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more.
Here we are at the first par 3 at Pebble Beach. It's the 189-yard fifth. This was redesigned late last century by the great Jack Nicklaus, who has so much rich history here at Pebble Beach.
Oh, that's a good one. That's on the
Didn't
fringe,
check,
but
Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th. And he'll
the
remain
eagle, the whole I
at 1
eagled
under.
yesterday right here.
Well, now Pebble Beach begins to really open up with some of the most famous holes in the world. We'll begin with a 498-yard par 5-6. Pacific Ocean on the right and a row of bunkers on the left. Treacherous is a word that comes to mind.
Into the wind. We're going to hit a low shot into the wind. Uh-oh, no!
Hold! Just too much momentum there for it to hold up, and that ball's going to trundle into the water. So he'll take the drop and now go about trying to somehow save par, and this will be his third to the par 5.
Oh. Fourth shot. That's on par this hole. Be through with it.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under.
Frank, the 7th tee is almost spiritual. You just want to hit a little baby wedge that kisses the clouds and drops softly on that green. Then you want to stare out at the Pacific with a whole lot of gratitude.
Yeah, when I first played it, Rich, I couldn't help but be sort of in love with the beauty of the surrounds. Plus, I couldn't believe how short the hole was. And I thought, well, this is sort of, you could almost throw it on the screen. And then I played it on a windy day.
That is straight into the thick stuff.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, not a bad recovery from out of the sand, and a chance, maybe, to limit the damage to 1 drop shot.
That's 2 shots. Take a double bogey now.
Really
go back
taking
over
its
par
toll now.
again. Same thing as yesterday. Starting again.
Okay, that one finished off for a 5 here at the par 3. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. We head now to the 416-yard 8th hole, one of the premier par 4s in golf. Fairway wood or long iron off the tee, giving way to a long approach over the cliffs and a yawning chasm below. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Beautiful tee shot, great position looking at this green, and there are no easy options here. You got bunkers up the left, bunkers on the right. You have balls that are going to find their way into the penalty area. Requires precision execution.
Look here at birdie.
And he should be able to control the speed. It's uphill, not much break in it, maybe just a touch to the left.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay at 1 over. We finished the front side with what is often considered the most difficult hole at Pebble Beach, 483-yard par 4 9th. Ocean all down the right and bunkers and deep rough on the left. No room for error here.
That's good. That's down.
That's the
gonna
spot
run
you
down
want to
the
put it
hill.
now.
That's
Watch
what I
this
wanted
thing
to
gather
do.
momentum down the slope. Well, that is going to be an excellent result. Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left.
PGA Tour, Korn Ferry Tour, I don't care. That is a great shot.
Chance now to make the turn with some momentum for birdie. Yep, that's nicely
Up and down,
done.
side to
It's a
side,
birdie
shake
here
and bake for
tonight.
even par, buddy.
And that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side.
Start of the inward half and another big and bold par 4, Frank, with the ocean yet again running the entire length of that right side.
Yeah, you call it the ocean, I call it the world's largest water hazard, but looking in on the other side of the fairway and you'll see those 3 bunkers. Needless to say, they have to be avoided. But you do actually have to hit your tee shot just inside those, because once again, you've got a fairway that tilts left to right.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
And that not quite going to hold the green, but that'll be okay. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at even par. Now we come to the 11th hole, and now the golf course heads up and inland, away from the water. Only 370 yards, best to be on the left side of the fairway. That will then open up the approach into what is one of the smaller green. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
108 to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll stay at level par. This 12th hole certainly not as famous as some of the other par 3s here at Pebble Beach, like number 7 or 17. But 12's a good one at 202 yards. Ideally, you want to work this right to left, just a baby draw, and try to get it to land softly because the green tends to be really firm.
Nope, that's off the green.
Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up flying the green. Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3. Got it there, but not quite on target. So a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par.
Not turning out good.
Well, this par 4 13th hole doesn't show up on a lot of postcards the way, say, the 8th hole would. But, Frank, this is a legitimate and challenging par 4, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. 400 yards, but it plays longer than that by virtue of being uphill. But the addition of those 3 bunkers in on the right side have certainly shrunk the width of this fairway. Plus, it still tips from the right side to the left side. And you've got an uphill second shot. So, I've seen everything here. 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, you name it.
Okay, so here we are. 439. Let's go low into this wind here. That's perfect. That's good. These wind speeds have got to come down for me to have a chance at this tournament.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to
If we
be a
can
tee
get low
shot
wind
that is
speeds
set
for the
up just
second and
fine.
third, for the third and fourth
From the
round,
fairway noter,
I'll tear this
this
course
is
up, boy.
second.
Coming at it from 116, standing on the wrong side of par right now, looking to get back to even.
I'm not quite sure of that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Nah, that's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, in the world of professional golf, there are very few legitimate three-shot par fives left. This 582-yard par 5 14th at Pebble Beach is one of those holes. It is all you want.
Got him. Boom.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in a really good position here on the par 5.
Took that bump on the
And
hill and
that's gonna leave some
rolled
more
down. I didn't think it
It'll
was
end
going
up
to take
okay.
that bump, but it did.
18-footer.
Nope.
Nope.
This is crazy.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is.
Here at the 15th, a good drive, Frank, would be right down the middle. A bad drive would be on 17-mile drive. As scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. Unfortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of 4 bunkers really down the left side, but really it's the pop bunker that has to be avoided. Well, that breeze is coming pretty hard from the right. Did a great job of controlling the shot against it.
Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention.
That's in there. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yes,
Up and down, side to side, shaking. Hey, maybe that's a birdie. Come on.
Here at 15.
Got to get these last 3 under par.
And he's got it back to even par. Now the heart begins to race a little bit because you know you're playing one of the greatest finishing stretches in the entire sport of golf. Starting with a 16th, it's only 400 yards. If you can carry to the house with a birdie 3.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Ball appears to be sitting up here in the rough at the 16th hole. Decent lie, but you just won't be able to get it to spin. See what he can do now with this, his second shot. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. A birdie putt now at 16.
And this really is all about visualization. You've got to see the line in your head, pick out a spot, maybe a foot and a half in front of you.
He got it.
For that.
Oh, there it is. Up,
Yes.
down, bam, side to side, shake and bake, baby. We got it.
For a birdie. And with it, he's going to move to within 3 of the lead. From Jack at the 1972 U.S. Open to Tom Watson, the same championship, 1982. The 182-yard par 3 penultimate hole at Pebble Beach has provided historical drama time after time.
Oh, not on the green, is it? Oh, it's off the green. In the bunker.
Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Never should have clubbed it as high as I
Okay,
meant. Full
safely on the
swing
putting
it,
surface
full
out of
swing
the
it as high as I
sand.
did.
Maybe like to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target.
Out. It was on target, it just lipped out.
That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Wow, California still golden, depending on the view. And Frank, this one is hard to beat. 18th tee at Pebble Beach. Here we are.
It's a stunning hole, Rich. Not only a great par 5 because you have to make decisions on whether you want to go for this green in 2, but just how picturesque it is. The bunkers you obviously see down the left, just slightly right of the water. But those trees, the one especially in the middle of the fairway that you have to navigate with a tee shot, and the one short if you decide to lay up. That's a tough breeze to allow from, coming from the right. Did an excellent job of adjusting for that breeze, and tee shot finishes up in the fairway.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Yeah, that's well
Up and
played.
down,
It's a
side to
birdie
side,
at 18.
shake and bake, baby. We under
And
par
that
for
will be a
the second
1 under
round.
71 for this second round. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows? If you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow. Make a couple of birdies early, pop a long one in, then all of a sudden you're off and running.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notah Begay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.
Well, we shot better than we did the first round. We went 1 under par for this round, so that's not bad at all, but we'll take it. So let's look at the challenge for round 3 here, what it looks like for round 3 on this thing. 4 to 7 mile-an-hour winds. That shouldn't be too bad. We're in 20th position right now. We got to come up this leaderboard. Somehow, some way, have to come up this leaderboard. And there's Dai Hui, who tees off at 115. He's the leader on the points in the Korn Ferry Tour. I tee off before him at 106. So I've got to make some shots to get him away from me and separate myself from the field. What are we going to do third round? We don't know, but we'll be back.